Oh shit. Well,
What?
hopefully that was not an Alchem.
Why is my thumbnail moon? I didn't make my thumbnail anything. Gaming, yes. Hey, Evelyn.
Are you sure you want to be in the gaming section?
Yes. Wait, what? As opposed to...
The seshing section.
Seshing.
There's definitely one of those. Sesh time.
I mean, yeah, maybe. Gaming. No, it's definitely gaming. I can choose autos and vehicles, comedy, education, entertainment, film and animation, gaming, how to and style, music, news and politics, nonprofits and activism, people and blogs, pets and animals, science and technology, sports, travel and events.
That's nice.
Yeah, all great options. Cleaning up your GPU right now? That's fun. Let's play some Alpha Omega.
Probably needs it. Alpha Omega is a totally goated map, and it's definitely not awful.
It's not the worst one in this game, that's for sure.
For me, it is.
Gaming! Yeah, gaming, for real.
Because I don't hate Dead of the Night as much as you do. I don't
I
hate
bet
Dead of the Night at
Wilda's
all.
gonna hate it real soon.
I just think it's really bad for high rounds, but like, I think it's a great map.
I think that the Pack-a-Punch quest is too much on that map. There's like 16 million parts that I never remember where they are.
That is true.
I have to look up a tutorial every single time. Hot take, Alpha's your favorite map on Black Ops 4? I don't think you're allowed to use this strat for the record. You are. Just...
Yeah, you will be.
We will be. That's for sure. I will be.
You like this gameplay more than Electric Knife. Oh, Robar's gonna stay in my stream probably.
That's fine.
Yeah, I missed the purple gum. I hope it was not an Alchem, but...
Putting on music, I want to make sure it's loud enough that people can hear the music, but not more than you. I think it should be good.
She love running around with a Shiva with Deadwire.
I love the Shiva with Deadwire. It's crazy to me that anyone says the Shiva is one of the worst weapons in the game.
It's actually pretty fucking good.
Single shot weapons with AATs are actually a really great combo. ZWR doesn't make the rules, the community does, and this is the community? Exactly. That should be a pinned message.
Well, yeah, the fact that like
most of the community wants this to be allowed.
I don't know who the hell these people are voting against it, but they're out of their minds. If you want to ban it for certain things, like I don't even know what you would ban it for. That would make sense though.
People say, oh, ban it on 3 and 4 player because you can just like all sit in a different corner and just spam knife and never be overwhelmed.
That's how the game works.
Yeah, like you
built
can just,
into the game.
You just do that with healing salvos.
Guess what? You can go to fucking Cold War and just use an RCXD anywhere on the map and be safe always.
Yep. This is gonna be the greatest video I've ever made when I make it. Except I'm not making it until after I beat the world record, meaning it might not be made for like God knows how many months from now. think I just realized why your GPUs always perform like shit. There's no thermal paste.
Yeah.
That sounds important.
It's all eaten up. It's hard, brittle. Just disappears.
Ah,
Turns to dust.
that was the worst Wraith Fire I've ever used. They shipped it this way? Did you buy a pre-built?
Well, how old is it? There's no thermal paste? Like, because they don't put that on the GPU from a pre-built, like unless they took it apart for some reason. But I don't see why they would do that. Okay, it's purple. It's a little bit here, so that's not looking good.
Someone commented a pretty good, like, short video idea that I think I'm gonna make. But I need to confirm that I have all the information I need. Someone said, make a guide on how Mule Kick works and everything that can, like, mess up your gun order and how to prevent it. And I was like, that's actually, unironically, not a bad idea. Because a lot of people struggle with that, and also there's a lot of, like, dumb things that will mess up your order. Hey, Drain. What round did you get to in your Vanguard game? Are you still in that, or what happened? Did you find out the cap? Because I need to do a follow-up to my last video. It was a used GPU you bought like 7 years ago. Yeah, that sounds like that'll do it. You're out of paste. $9.69 crash? No! What? Oh,
That's shitty.
that's real shitty. We're still not gonna find out what the round cap is. What a shame. Game is too unstable. But we're so close is the thing, you know? That sucks. I'm really sorry to hear that.
Someone just needs to hit 1,000 and just see. I bet it works. Because why would it be 999 if BO6 released at 256? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless it was a test of some sort, but like I don't.
Why did BO6 release
I
at
don't know.
256? Did they not anticipate that we would get there basically instantly?
I have no idea.
Mom and Origins are the most overrated maps ever. M14 is so... Oh, you're giving hot takes. I see what you're doing. You're rage baiting. He said, M14 is so bad, BO1 and 2 are the worst of the CODs.
No indication. If you bought it 7 years ago.
Oh no.
I mean,
Battle of the Bens.
I don't
Ben
know.
and Ben.
What GP was that?
Good Ben and Evil Ben. Shinsei played extremely fast and errored right before 994. I played slower than him and still errored. Yeah, but what my thinking is, like, 994 and 969 are so close to 999 that, like, even if it's an error, there might just be some luck involved. It might just be like the right person at the right time gets the 999. Ain't this strap banned for the leaderboard? Not the leaderboard I care about. Yes, I'm a rage baiter. I'm the good one, right?
Except legendary.
You can only be one of those things. Hey, Robar,
Host,
you
whatever
did
it
leave
is.
Jake's stream.
He had to see who was saying all these hot takes, maybe. I don't know. It's the GT, like
Hey, Bird
GT
for life.
710.
1v1 Rust. ZWR is not the official leaderboard? Yeah.
I mean, technically there is no official leaderboard for zombies, really. Official leaderboard is the in-game leaderboards, but like, how can you
This
count
record
that when
doesn't
it's
count
just
for that.
completely cheated. Yeah, you're offline.
You were tempted to high round on Vanguard and find out the round cap until yesterday. You gotta do it, man. Someone has to do it. Someone has to get the first 999 on Vanguard and prove that it is or isn't the round cap. I'm gonna go shower and one more hot take for the road. Vanguard was better than BO1, BO2, BO3, and World at War. Well, now we just know you're rage baiting.
Yeah.
The one and only time ballistic knives were the best weapon in the game on this map. That's true. Yeah. What other map are ballistic knives as good as this map? None. Tag?
What do you knife with
Tag
on Blood of the
hardcore
Dead?
maybe. The spork knife.
Yeah, but you just knife with anything, right?
Yeah, you just knife with anything. I'm pretty sure you can just pack a punch your weapons and get rid of them, and just have no weapons and still be fine. And that might actually be the meta.
That's probably faster, yeah. Because
Yeah.
I know in most games you'd knife like crazy fast in that scenario.
Yeah. Oh. I might be willing to try that at some point. Ballistic knife is always the best weapon in your heart. That's a true person who revives their friends on co-op. On public lobbies too.
That was me and you back in the day. We were that person. Or we'd be trolling them. Who knows?
I trolled them much more than I would.
Pick which one it would be. Yeah, depending on the day, pick which one it would be, and like who it was.
And what map we were on. On Die Rise? Nobody was surviving.
Yeah, or buried. Like you're totally time bomb trolling or some shit.
I didn't like time bomb trolling because it affected me. I loved Trample Steam trolling. That was classic. Sometimes you call the Black Ops series of games Thick Ops as a pet name.
What?
Things I wish I could unread for 500.
Not 1,000?
I don't know. I guess 500 isn't on Jeopardy anymore, is it?
It's not?
Well, it's like 200, 400, 600, 800, 1,000, right?
Well, I thought that was like in the second round. Or like doubles.
Oh, is it?
I think
know.
so. Isn't that how it works?
I don't watch Jeopardy. Thick Ops 3.
Surprised. I would have had a sub 3-100, but I didn't get 99 monkeys.
You got around 100 monkeys?
Yeah.
You should have just, actually, honestly, you should have restarted. You're going for 255, you didn't get the sub 3, you already lost.
Already lost.
Yep. GG. Does the flashing electricity ever bother you? To a certain degree, yes. I'm not always looking at the screen when I play this strategy. Like when I'm knifing and I know that I have 10 seconds before it like ends, I'm just looking at chat. Hey, do you know the way? I'm doing well. How are you? Fake gameplay, points not going up. Hey, COD Z gameplay. How's it going?
No way, it's that guy. It's that one guy who does the thing with the thing.
You post a lot of polls.
Name.
And quizzes.
Holy shit, it's the Dawn! It's the Dawn.
Fake gameplay points not going up. Yeah, isn't the cap 4194,303? What's going on?
It is. Yeah, it is, but...
It is, but not on screen.
Yeah, if you end the game, it'll say 4194,303, but...
Have you ever heard of NZ Portable? That name sounds very familiar. but
The browser zombies. I think we need to change our camos up. Too long with the same camo.
I'm gonna download that that mod for my Moon 255 when I do that.
What mod?
Oh boy.
What
Evelyn,
mod,
don't
motherfucker?
start drama in my chat. I could have used a couple more. Fake gameplay because I'm obviously the best zombies player and you never got that high before. Well, listen, I've been to around 420 on town. Gamer
That's true,
Pro,
yeah.
thanks for the sub.
I actually was there back in 2014 when you did that.
Me and my brother got to around 420 on town and it took us all day.
Yeah. Dude, that was crazy. Holy shit, dude, I got a carpenter.
Fake gameplay, ballistic knife, good. You got a carpenter.
I can't
Oh,
believe,
you're bad.
I can't believe you built a shield. You should have built the shield, bro.
I think I want to do that mule kick video next, but then I'm trying to decide what my next video is going to be. All day? For real? Yeah, it took us all day.
Yeah,
Like
Few hours,
my mom got
please.
mad at me because I didn't finish my homework. Pre-recorded?
Oh, guess who messaged me
Nope.
today?
N-O-E-E. Not pre-recorded. Who messaged you today?
Pedros.
Oh, how's he doing?
Seems like he's doing alright. He hasn't streamed in a while. I don't know what he's up to. He asked me what if the BO4 client has changed. He's like, what's changed on the BO4 client? I said, it shows GSC checksums now. I was like, that's the only thing that's changed. Like, that's the biggest change that's come out since he stopped playing.
I helped him install it.
Yeah. You may have pinged COD Zombie gameplay.
Huh?
Why would you do that?
Oh yeah, what's the
Evelyn.
least useful perk in Black Ops 4? It's definitely Zomshell. Zomshell's one of those perks that
Zomshell modifier is useful in some regard at least.
Zomshell's one of those
fucking-
perks that like gets in your way more than it helps you
Cultured.
most of the time.
Yeah, it's definitely super annoying.
Is that my final answer though? I want to think. What else?
Because like
could-
Deadshot could still be useful with modifier as well. Like that also is a decent modifier. Like if you're camo grinding or whatever. Blazeface is good. Like people who think Blazeface is absolutely terrible are just dumb. Because like
Blazeface.
yeah, like you're never
actually
gonna really
decent.
run Blaze. You're never gonna run Blazeface in your loadout perks unless you're like playing hardcore or whatever. But
If you are
if you're
playing hardcore,
megas and you get that as a bonus perk, you're not complaining. It's a perk that's good at saving you. Like if you're running
Yeah.
Tortoise and you get stuck somewhere, you're just like, oh shit, pull up my shield, crouch, stand up, now I'm safe.
yeah, Blazeface is great for save me as an extra perk. You don't run it on your loadout. Also on hardcore, you do run it on your loadout on many maps because, like
Yeah,
for
you need it
example, on
most of the maps, it's like pretty much the only way you're killing.
Voyage, it's the only way to kill. There's no traps. There's no infinite damage weapons.
Well, you do have AATs on Catalyst.
It's very specific though. World record is round 304. I apologize that the command isn't working. Everyone loves Alpha Omega now, right? I don't love it.
It's on ZWR finally. It's 304.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's up now. He must have finally fixed all the links.
I don't love Alpha Omega. I think it's a really, really bad map for a lot of reasons. I just like streaming, and I kind of like this strat, if I'm being honest. I missed round 165, I believe. You use Blaze Phase on Alpha Omega round 100 speedruns? I believe it.
Yeah, you do. Because it's pretty much, you use it to get drops for the most part, but you do use it for kills.
Why is this
Like
strat
killing
banned?
cohorts as well.
Because a bunch of
Because
angry
they voted
people.
for it for some reason.
Because a bunch of angry people used to be in charge of ZWR, and they're not there anymore. But the anger still exists, I guess. Ah! Why did I
I
get
told
pushed
you there
off?
was definitely thermal paste. I was like, I'm very doubtful that there was not thermal paste at all on that before from the factory. That seems extremely unlikely.
It actually might be Mule Kick. It gets in the way more than it helps. There's very rarely situations where having
Damn
a
it,
third
I
weapon is
missed an
going to be a
L-cam.
bad thing. It's
Missed
definitely
an
not
L-cam
Mule Kick.
earlier. That's crazy.
It depends
Oh,
on
Mule
what
Kick?
context you're asking that
On
question.
BO4?
What about Death Perception? I hate Death Perception, but it's technically not useless.
It's still useful. It's still useful. Like, it's never gonna be a bad thing that you can see zombies around corners. That's always gonna be somewhat useful in some way.
Is this Super Mario Galaxy music? Technically,
Even in the
yes.
campiest of strats.
This is the Mario Kart World soundtrack that I'm just shuffling.
Other than tag, I guess having depth perception on tag is not really gonna be very useful. But every other map, I would say it's gonna be useful pretty much.
Tag, you can use it to see when your round is ending. Yeah, the rounds are very long at this point, I hope you realize. I've been streaming for like over 20 minutes, and I just completed a round. Subtract a few minutes for me setting up the stream and the one time I paused. Ooh! I missed an insta. Oh wait, no, 168 is
Damn.
not an insta on Black Ops 1. Yeah, I got 168 dogs. What makes Zomshell more useless? It doesn't
just doesn't-
really damage the
it's not
zombies in a way
useful.
that's helpful, and it slows them down, and you usually don't want the zombies to be slow because you want them to come at you at full speed so you can kill them at full speed. If that makes sense. Like, if you're camping or if you're training, Zomshell's going to slow the zombies down and make it take longer for them to get to you. And especially if you're doing like a Helian Salvo strat, your Helian Salvo becomes less effective because it's killing fewer zombies. Because all the zombies far enough away are being like stunned by Zomshell and not killed. Each round will take 5+ minutes. Technically a true sentence. It's more like over 15 minutes at this point. But that
Yeah, you're
that
not-
previous
that
round was
shot-
quick.
Like, that shot is much faster than the normal strat, but it's not like fast by any means. It's still not that.
This is
crazy.
under 12 seconds a horde. But for Black Ops 4, that's actually one of the slower strategies in the game.
That's slower than Voyage on lightning rounds.
Yeah, that's slower than Voyage sometimes. That's slower than Dead of the Night. It's slower
No,
than
always.
Tag. It's slower than
It's always
Blood.
slower than Voyage.
It's slower. Is it slower than Classified? I don't know about Classified.
I have no idea. I would assume that's like 15 to 17, somewhere in there.
And it's definitely slower than Ancient Evil. Like, I'm
Ancient Evil
playing.
6.
If this were a Black Ops 1 map, we would be like, wow, I'm making great pace. And also, if we compare it to the world record, I am really making great pace. Doesn't change the fact that it sort of feels sluggish when I'm in the 170s and I'm just pushing for 200, and the rounds are getting longer and longer and longer. Like, this is kind of the part of the game that sucks a little.
You're just waiting for that round counter reset at this point.
Yeah. Once I get to put the plus 256 on screen, then the game gets fun.
Then it gets cool. It gets interesting at least for a little bit.
I could.
Dude, when I
could
got to put that
just-
on 9, that was awesome. I got to put that shit on 9.
Hey, dude, hear me out.
Waited to-
Beat the
waited for
war
that, though.
high round record. World at War high round record. Does the salvo
do
do
it, dude.
infinite damage?
No.
It does not do infinite
Stops
damage.
killing on like round 46 or 45, somewhere around there. I think it does like 50,000 damage or some shit like that. 40,000.
Classified shield
Whatever that
strat
round
took
is.
4 hours 60 minutes to round 100. Well, shield strat
You
is
can
not
get
the
it in
fastest
2.5
strat.
hours in the elevator.
Yeah, shield strat's not the fastest by any means. Hold on. I know I have my plus 256 on this computer. I think.
I have it.
Do you have it? Can you
Yeah,
send it to me?
I do. You need it?
I want it for a meme. I have it on my laptop. LA Laps is the music. We're gonna do a meme here. First time you're not rage baiting, just okay.
What the hell did my Deadwire hit? It just killed one zombie. I was shooting at like an entire horde and it killed one zombie. Okay, I should have expected that.
Okay, that didn't work. Hold on. There we go. Ah, we did it.
What are you
Okay.
doing?
Alright, guys, we beat the world record. I'm on round, 256 plus 169, 412. 412. I'm on round 412. I did it, guys. Are you proud of me? I'm proud of me. Okay.
Yeah, that's a monumental round.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Give it some time. That will return, don't worry.
What round did that guy get on casual when he tested the reset?
Metas are discovered, not created. If the best strat is just to camp the stairs with the ballistic knives, that's the strat. Exactly! Who's to say that there isn't a faster strategy on AO that no one's discovered yet? Technically, there is, because the 100 speedrun strat is much faster than this. Except it's just not viable long-term. But you could totally, like, 100 speedrun and then later in the game switch your perks. Does that mean the Paladin deals more damage than the Helion? Paladin?
When does that stop one-shotting?
What map is the Paladin on?
That's a good question, actually. Is that on any map? Never used the Paladin before, I don't think.
You got banned on Jake chat from saying some stuff? If you know, you know.
I don't know who that is.
That was Ben. Evil Ben. Not good Ben.
Oh,
Rage baiter Ben.
wasn't me.
Every BO4 map. Paladin? Oh, the sniper? That's the paladin. Yeah, that is on every unrealistic difficulty too. Technically, this is the strat for realistic difficulty, except, like, this would be the meta strat for realistic difficulty, except the knife stops one-shotting also. And again, you're far from invincible. Like, dogs can and will kill you instantly if you are not paying attention during this strategy. It's a sniper rifle. Yeah. No, okay, wait, what was the original question? The paladin deals more damage than the Helion? I don't know. Maybe. Depends on your definition.
When does it stop one-shotting?
When does it stop one-shotting? If it's after round 45 or 46 on hardcore, then yeah. Doesn't mean I'm gonna use the paladin. When combining it with headshot dealer's modifier,
Oh,
can't.
well, yeah.
Well, yeah, but
How much damage does that add? Isn't it like
it's
like
quite
2.5 or some
quite
shit?
a bit.
5 times?
Hey,
Give it
Affirmed,
like a
how's it
5
going?
times. That'd be crazy.
How are you doing?
I have used job modifier because you know what my experience with BO4 is. It's been pretty much all high rounds,
Yeah.
and you would never use that. Imagine if there was some high round shot that actually, like, unironically used Deadshot modifier. That'd be insane.
Can you get away with Deadshot modifier for the shield strat, technically?
Definitely, yeah. Good.
I don't know if
I
that
don't know
would be the
how
best.
useful that would be. Yeah, I don't know how useful that would be, but you can definitely use it.
Because some people who go for the 150 with shield strat do so, like, shooting the gun, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
On the shield.
People, like, throw wraiths and shoot it. I know a lot of people use time slip modifier because they're just trying to get rags faster.
Yeah. Decided to take another day off and just chill. Nice. I don't know where you live, but where I am, it was like 95 degrees today, and it's supposed to be 98 tomorrow. So I've just been
It's so hot, dude.
doing nothing and chilling. Today I got some real life work done, and now I'm doing this. I'm doing well though.
Now you're getting some in-game work.
Yep. I think I want to try to upload a video tomorrow, but the question is, I would like to be able to finish the video tomorrow, but I need to decide what video I'm doing, and if it's a mule kick video, it's not going to be as good as my previous video.
Because it'll be quick.
Hey, how's it going? Some people high round on AO with Laser Mark II and Deadshot Dealer modifier. That's definitely not the best modifier to use, for sure. What's the worst specialist in this game?
The flamethrower or the chakrams. But the chakrams are good for speedrunning, so the flamethrower.
Yeah, the chakram's fully upgraded ability is actually decent. It just doesn't last that long. Definitely the flamethrower. Yeah, it's very hot around you. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I feel like the next video I have to make after my previous video, which did perform really well, and I'm very happy about that, is I feel like I have to follow it up with, okay, what's the highest humanly possible round and why? Which, let me be clear, that video will 100% happen, definitely within the next 2 or 3 uploads. I'm just deciding if it's going to be the next upload or the one after. And I'm gonna delve into how the 628 was done and what the theoretical limits we could reach are on other maps, especially in Black Ops 4.
We are Gersh teleporting out of here. See,
Hey,
Ben wasn't
Repaid
even
Sage.
banned.
Hey, big fan. Thank you.
Dude. So I just jumped in a Gersh at power, and guess where it took me?
Power. 1 floor below.
To a spawn room.
Oh, that's nice.
Time to do some shit here. Oh, no one's here anyway, I don't think. Oh, Never mind. SPT is here. This guy who plays Purist on BO4 all the time. I don't know why. He's crazy.
You get 109
I could never
degrees
play
in
that.
summer. Yes, you got sunburned like 10 times. Always wear sunscreen. That's a hard lesson I've learned many a time as a lifeguard, including last month. Cloud burn is real. Even if it's cloudy, you can still get sunburn. What category is Jake playing? He's going for 255 on Ascension BO3 Classics. Thought this strat wasn't allowed?
Yeah,
Not on the leaderboard. It is allowed on leaderboards I care about. Feel like playing BO4 again after watching you? Somebody should play...
All you need to know is that the guy who has the world record on Alpha Mega right now will acknowledge JZM beating it as the record. That's all that really matters at the end of the day.
Both of the top 2 players, the guy who's number 1 and number 2, former number 1, have both said this should be allowed.
KXG doesn't even play BO4, he doesn't give a shit, but still.
Yeah.
His opinion still matters, like he had the world record on the map.
Your fried GPU can't do more than one. What's with everyone in chat having a fried GPU?
Yeah, I don't know.
My favorite part of the strategy. You're cooking a leaderboard for World at War? How so? I like this sweet, sweet canyon. Maybe I can add something for BO4, but you'd need the full community support in doing so. You have my
that's
support.
Not happening. For BO4, no way.
Listen, the more videos I make and the more subscribers I gain, the more direct influence I have on the community. And the reason I acknowledge that is because I hope to be able to use this in a way to better influence what the leaderboards and high rounds look like for people going forward. Because I think that like having more open high round community, more accepting high round community, and also just less stupid rules is going to be one of the ways that we like get people to want to play the game. Especially if and when Black Ops 7 ends up being pee-pee poo-poo. You know, we need some good leaderboards to keep the old game strong.
This is a
Could you do this strat for hardcore and take the world record too? Yes. 100%.
Yeah, the world record's like, what is it, like 170 or something on hardcore?
Yeah,
it's like
hardcore
barely
record's
over
really low.
instas. Bomber wants to go for Alpha Mega Hardcore.
Affirmed,
Well,
you
he
should
wants to play
definitely play
no
BO4.
gens. You can get it for free if you have a PC that can run it, which I know is potentially a tough ask.
He already has BO4. I don't know what console.
Oh,
but
who?
Affirmed.
Oh.
Ben,
is he bothered that like we're not really reacting to his shit?
no, he's asking to be unbanned from your chat, and Evelyn's the one that banned him. Can you do the unban request not in my chat?
Where else is he gonna do it?
YouTube doesn't have formal unban requests like Twitch does it. Oh my god, another Ben. This time bend over.
Oh shit, it's bend over. I know that guy.
What's world record? World record is around 304. PS4? I'm playing on PS4 right now. So, it's not so bad. Why is there 3 Bens? Where did other Ben go?
Yeah, there was another Ben, but yeah, he isn't there.
Affirmed, you should play Blood of the Dead. Blood of the Dead needs a new world record.
I would go for it, but the devs of the BO4 client obviously don't give a shit about letting that happen.
Yeah, if I could hibernate... If we could hibernate, BO4's records would all be both of ours. Shit, your name's Ben too?
I would already have Ancient Evil.
All the Bens are here. Love the vids, by the way. Helped you with
What do you
multiple
mean if
hundreds.
Blaze
Of
Phase
course.
was used?
Happy to help. I got more of those
used
coming
Blaze
too.
Phase.
How can a game with that graphics? How can a game with that graphics can run that game Ghost OS Tsushima and game that looks like IRL run on PS4?
Ghost Sushi. What?
Sure. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
that
I
was
agree,
that was
actually.
some words
I
in
do
an
agree
order.
with that, actually, yeah. I agree with them, though. That was an underrated opinion.
Yeah, I think objectively, people who subscribe to me because of my last video are going to be waiting for the what's the highest human possible round as my next video. So that's probably gonna be the next one I do.
Just say fuck Purist. Why do you play Purist? Why would you want to play Purist on BO4? It kind of ruins like everything that's like.
You did
makes
used to
BO4
play
interesting.
this map a decent amount. I remember watching you play this map a decent amount. You have to let me beat the world record, and then you can beat me back.
I remember playing Alpha Mega one time ever, and then never playing it again.
Yeah, you're waiting for that. I saw the message that got deleted. Who deleted that? You or the mods? What's the worst special enemy added to any zombie game? In terms of dealing with the enemy, the Disciple, I cannot stand the Disciple.
Are pretty annoying.
In terms of, like, lore-wise, which was the worst one added, probably the Mangler, because the Mangler is literally the reason that we have all of the, like, awful features that Cold War and Black Ops 6 have given us. The Mangler itself is not a bad enemy, I just... Maybe we could have been better without the Mangler. Your vote is for Abomination in Cold War? I think Abomination in Black Ops 6 is worse. But I can stand by Abomination as a pick. Can't wait to see people's reactions to 150 being possible in Call of the Dead. Oh, that's gonna happen too. I'm gonna record my own attempt. Dark, thanks for the sub. Remember when BO3 was ported to Xbox 360? Yes, I haven't. I've considered doing a Shadows 255 run, because now that strat's stupidly fast.
It's a one window. On last gen.
Your vote is for the EMZ from Exos? I am not super familiar with that enemy, actually.
I've heard they're very annoying.
You don't know if you would play Trench or this? If I beat the record and succeed in getting the community to, like, agree that this is the record, Trench is gonna be out of meta. Abominations, why do you have 1 million health? Yeah, Abominations are stupidly strong on both games that they're on. You know, dip for now. See you. Alright, see you later.
Imagine if I did Alpha Mega and I did the 100 speedrun strat for the entire game. I mean, I bet doing that strat with a shield wouldn't even be that bad. Because he played without a shield the whole time. That's like crazy. I bet with a shield it's not even that bad.
Instas in this spot would be crazy fast. Oh, it would, because you would just sit with the MX-9 and just spam. You should do this strat on hardcore, and then on the insta rounds, you should use the MX-9 and camp down there. Oh boy, that might take a minute. Hey man, I recently got back into Black Ops 3 Zombies and got to round 100 on Horizon. What's the next easy map you should do? Objectively, the easiest map is probably Revelations, except I think if you want something fun and easy, but also fun, go for Shadows. And my tutorials...
Do Waterfront on Shadows.
Huh?
No, do Waterfront, it's more fun.
Waterfront's more intense. That's round.
It is harder though. Yeah, it's much harder. do Waterfront with Widows, and it's really not even that bad.
Don't they have a no silver bullets one on Dead of the Night? Do they now?
No,
I don't think so.
That got overturned, I think.
Yeah, I didn't think that existed. But then I remember that existing briefly. Classic. Yeah. There's no split leaderboards for Dead of the Night. I don't think split leaderboards are as bad as people make them out to be.
Split leaderboards? That'd be stupid.
170. Probably upload the final part now so you have something to go off of. I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to load into a game of Call of the Dead and leave it for 72 hours or however long it will let me.
78 hours.
There's no reason to split the categories because silver bullets should be allowed. Exactly. And they are allowed now. They basically always were allowed except for a brief period. What would you like to see in Black Ops 7? Score streaks removed, gobble gums removed, health cap removed, number of zombies reverted back to pre-Cold War. Am I already asking for too much?
None of that's gonna happen. Alchem? God damn it.
Also, a new wonder weapon would be nice. You just remember it being a thing? I think I remember it too. I don't think you're wrong. I've been waiting to play BO4 on PC, but for some reason your game doesn't let you log in. Do you have the on Battle.net?
Play it on the client.
Yeah, play on the client.
Play on the client.
If you already own a legal copy of BO4, you can just download the client launcher, and it allows you to, like, still play, but with a better experience. This setup is banned on ZWR? Yeah, but I don't care about ZWR. It's not banned on the leaderboards I care about.
You're telling a world record player that there's strats not allowed. There's no way they wouldn't know. They obviously don't care. It's for a reason.
Only one of my records is on ZWR, and I didn't submit it.
That's true. Is that Shadows?
Yeah.
I was like, I know all your old ones are definitely gone because you like privated them for a little bit, right?
Yep.
Until they got removed.
Yep. Because it's kind of redundant to have more categories like that anyway. Here's the solution that I've always suggested. I believe every time we are going to do something where we split a category, anytime we're going to do something where we like have a vote for what should be allowed. Instead, what we should do is we should split the category and just see which one gets more submissions. If one category is clearly way more popular, then that's the category people want. If both categories are equally popular and both get submissions, then who cares? Just leave it split. No harm. Like, and people will consider the world record what they think the world record is. What's funny is that I actually remember the sentry gun equipment in this game. I don't. I didn't. I said it was hidden.
I didn't know that. I had no idea.
It was hidden so far in the create a class menu that I didn't know it existed until I made a video about it. ZWR can eat it. Ran by cheaters for cheaters. Exactly. Is it the Shields client? Yeah. Project BO4 is the formal name, but yeah, it's the Shields client. You can look it up and download it off of the GitHub. There's also a Discord server you can join. Like, just download the launcher and you can play it with a legal copy of BO4. And it will give you unlimited elixirs and talismans. It gives you a bunch of really nice features.
You can unlock everything.
Like, it's the best way to play high rounds.
Soon there should be custom camos and stuff. Should be. Because ATE has custom stuff loading, but they just don't have it working in game yet. Unless P just never got back to me. tell me that they got it working. But I
Not
would
trying to
assume
create
you
an
would tell me that.
argument, just curious. Well, yeah, most people don't support CWR. One of the reasons I don't support CWR is because things like this are banned. Shouldn't be. And what's going to happen is this is no secret, obviously, because I'm streaming most of this game. I'm not going to stop until I at least beat the world record. And then once I'm on round 305, I'm going to make a whole video, a comprehensive video, in the same style as most of my other videos, where I say, hey, this is why this strategy shouldn't be banned. And I've got tons of reasons. I literally wrote an 11-page research paper detailing every reason that this makes no sense. And I'm going to turn it into a video. And then I'm going to say at the very end of the video, you know, and by the way, just so that nobody's shocked, I just beat the world record. And I did it this much faster. And I did it this much more easily, or whatever. And I'm not stopping.
More enjoyable.
Yeah, and it was more fun. Like, the straight fact
sucks.
right there.
Like, you think knifing like that sucks? The other strat is not better, trust me. It's just as bad, if anything. Like, they're equally bad, pretty much. It's like, oh, you gotta do ammo runs with the other strat. Woohoo!
Yo, thanks, bro. It's been like a year. You're the GOAT. Of course. Do you need to buy
I'd rather play
BO4 to run
faster
the
with what's built into the game.
to run the client? Technically, no, you don't.
No. You can load the files from Battle.net.
You're just remembering the ZWR streams from a while back. Remember, there was this period where was it ZWR or was it Zombie Community? Literally posted, and they were like, "Hey, we're gonna be hosting live streams to decide on all the rules. We want everyone there. We want everyone involved. All the world record holders will have a say. All the people will have a say." And then the day of showed up, and
Just nothing.
I was the world record holder on Tagder Toten. I had my 410, nobody was above me. And I was not allowed into the call. And I literally heard them on stream saying, "Oh, don't add Mr. JZM. He's annoying." And I watched them vote to ban Electric Knife, and I watched them vote to ban Silver Bullets with like 6 people in that call. After they said, we want everyone's opinion, we want everyone there, we want all the world record holders to have a say.
What map should you high round on? What game?
ZWR is going to fall off once people start uploading their games independently. People already do that. And the reason why ZWR hasn't fallen off is because the community, for one, they have Google's search engine optimization locked down. If you Google Zombies World Record, like, that's going to be what comes up. I'm not using R3 to knife. I'm using circle/B. Circle to knife.
What map do you think Robar should high round on BO3?
On BO3? On BO3?
Thinking
Shaq.
Baruch.
Oh, we both went a similar
for
direction.
Chronicles.
We both
Very
went
difficult.
to the most difficult maps in the game. Those streams half the time were people just trolling. Yeah, it's like very quickly it was made clear to me that Zombie Community was destined to fail. Does this game have infinite vertical melee? No, I'm not hitting the zombies at the bottom. They're falling down. Like, their bodies are falling. I can hit them as they're jumping up, but it doesn't reach all the way to the ground. What makes my knife so strong? The, Electric Burst modifier. The perk that I have in my tonic slot. When you reload, it gives you 10 seconds of a really, really strong knife. And then you have to reload to activate it again. But you can use the ballistic knife to kind of exploit that in a way that allows me to do this. What people need to realize is, like, I genuinely think people need a figure, not a figure of authority, but a figure of influence to let them know, like, hey, ZWR is, like, not the place to be anymore. And I'm not talking about me yet. If I hit 100,000 subscribers, then I would be big enough to do that. But until then, like, we literally need someone like Lex or one of those other big guys to straight up endorse a new site. And I know that, like, Lex isn't who the high rounders want representing them, but you have to understand, when we want to reach a large portion of the community, that's who you need to influence.
We already have that influence for a different side of it. Hopefully this is either a monkey round or I can get my Alchem here.
Does it do infinite or just an insane amount? It does an insane amount, it's not infinite. But remember, the Black Ops 4 has a health cap, so anything that kills on round 35 kills forever on normal difficulty. When did I start this strat? Right at the beginning of the game. Like, basically, I got the ballistic knife, I got my perks, and I started this on like round 20 something, maybe before. You can start it super early.
What the hell? I just had a monkey teleport in front of me, dude.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Remember, I still have the uncensored footage of the owner of ZWR dropping a hard R. And not the Linus Tech Tips hard R.
Yeah.
I still have that footage.
Yeah, you do.
Uncensored. I uploaded the censored version. I have the uncensored version. Are there any other ZWR alternatives? Not exactly at the moment. A lot of people use spreadsheets, but that's the thing, is like, there are so many players, including myself, who just straight up don't submit their records, that it's likely that almost half the leaderboards on there are not accurate, or at least don't display the current world record.
Oh, there's so many records on BO4 that are not correct on ZWR.
Yeah.
Almost every map. Like at least one category in every single map is an incorrect record, I think. You have 30 viewers right now.
I do. I had 30 viewers in the stream yesterday. I think I peaked at like 31.
You got fucking 6,000 subs now, like.
I know.
I'm pulling some viewers.
Like, that,
all the statistically cheated games.
Dude,
statistically cheated, like, which ones?
My latest upload is 1 of 10.
Like, you mean like Terp Town's town game?
My latest upload is 1 of 10, and it's beating my Sliquifier video by more than double in the first 4 days and however much. Like, that's growth right there. And I'm happy for that. I'm really happy, because it means that people are enjoying my videos, you know? That's what I want.
Golden Shooters wants me to make tutorials. Yeah, Terp Town's RNG game. That's a statistically cheated game. Like all the insane box RNG. Like which ones? Like examples. Which games? Cause yeah, I was gonna say I have a feeling what game you might say.
Cheat.
I'm gonna have to say that you're just not correct, unfortunately. That game is not cheated.
Because you have to understand the flaw in it was Krups, right? The flaw in Krups' argument is, yes, the person who got the highest round.
World record by Umesco.
The person who got the highest round had the best luck, meaning they had the most improbable game. Like that's math. That's how that works.
What stops them from using the stairs? If you ever played BO3, it's kind of similar to that. Yeah, where the zombies just.
If I walk
certain ways and they only want to go some way.
They
Like on
want to take.
BO3, there's some places on BO3 where you can stand somewhere and the zombies will like only jump down like a certain spot for you. Like at the keynote stage, there's like some weird places where they'll just, no matter what, drop off the stage.
If I stand over here, they start chasing me the other way.
Yeah. Dogs come up the stairs. Yeah, Nemesco Jeff definitely is a cheater. I don't even know if any of his games are legit. Cause that Call the Dead game's not legit, right? Or do we not have anything on that one? I can't remember.
I don't know.
What's happening on Twitch?
I appreciate
Nothing
this
is happening on Twitch.
lo-fi Dolphin Shoals that I'm listening to.
Wha-
This is why this soundtrack is so good. For those of you that watch my streams consistently, I hope you realize Mario Kart World soundtrack is going to be what I use for all of my videos for the next 2 years. And it's going to be playing on most of my streams. Because, oh my god.
yeah.
This is 8 hours of music, and none of it repeats, and it's not even like a third of the music in the game. You're just streaming to get on CWR? Go for the record anyway.
What?
You don't
Are these
need
elixirs?
you don't need ZWR to get a record, right? If you get a record, I will support you. What do you think about combat sports? It's a very specific question. Depends on the sport, I guess. You're Mario based and kart built. I just spent an hour today unlocking all the skins for all the characters. Nintendo
got my
DMCA
Alchem.
inbound. No, all this is royalty free. They don't copyright you for the music anymore. They used to for Mario Kart 8. Stop doing that.
Did I come to power coming off a monkey round to get my Alchem in the first shot T-gun? Max ammo.
Where do I get my knife ammo? I shoot the floor and then I pick up the same knife that I shot. You can do that in every
On
game
Black
with the
Ops 4
ballistic
it
knife.
auto picks it up.
Yeah.
Damn, I lost some shots there, that's fine. I'm using an Alchem this round anyway.
What do you think of wrestling? I think it's fine. I don't really watch wrestling. I don't watch any forms of wrestling or boxing. I did see the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight though.
Keep fire sales disabled? On what map? On Verrucht?
Should you start a hardcore game right now? Yes, you should. Let's play this together.
How the Then I get red screen there, Jesus.
Do this strat, and then switch to like shooting a gun for instas. I'm dead serious.
ideally.
And if you beat the record, I will shout you out in my video on Electric Knife and say, by the way, not only did I beat the world record on normal, Affirmed beat the record on hardcore, and we both used it. And guess what? It should just be allowed. Because we're gonna see people actually start to play this map for the first time.
There would definitely be more people that would play Alpha Mega if Knife Trials allowed. It's not like there'd be a bunch of people that high round it, but there would definitely be more.
Do I like non-Treyarch games? I will tell you the truth, I have not given them a fair chance, and I acknowledge that. I played Exo Zombies way back when it came out, and I did not like it. Sounds fun when it's instas? I'm not that long into this game, and I'm past the point that you would have hit instas, so you can do it. Just push through the early game, and then insta's gonna be great. Anyway, no, I have not given non-Treyarch a fair chance. I didn't like Exo Zombies when it came out, And so I was always extremely hesitant about non-Treyarch zombies. I've heard mixed to bad things about World War II. I've heard mixed to good things about Infinite Warfare. I do own Infinite Warfare and World War II, technically. Infinite Warfare, I've only played Zombies in Spaceland like twice. And World War II, I never played it myself. My old college roommate wanted to play World War II, but he didn't own a console. And he was like, hey, can I buy Call of Duty World War II and play it on your PlayStation? And I was like, sure. And so I have his copy of World War II. No, you don't get instas on normal difficulty.
Health cap.
Yeah, health cap on round 35. So, health cap means the health can't underflow.
Spawn rate cap. Spawn rate cap in round 60 though.
What do you... What do you think about the decomp and recomp and the possibilities this can bring to the retro emulation scene? With emulation with an M. And Coleman, in case you're wondering who the roommate was, it's Kirby. Kirby bought me a copy of World War II. I still have it. It's in my apartment right now, technically. Will I end up giving the non-Treyarch zombies a chance? Probably. Maybe.
Probably Infinite Warfare. World War II
Definitely
is not
Infinite
good.
Warfare. Like, cause
The best map is the first map, and I died in the boss fight of that map, but I never played that map ever again.
I've heard, because
played
I know
Zombies.
that Spaceland is really good. I know that Raven of Redwoods isn't that bad, but like the rest of the maps, I just heard really bad things about. Especially, remember, I'm taking this from a high round perspective. Beast from Beyond, I am never going to high round. I didn't think anything could get worse than Dead of the Night, but that's the one.
That's the one.
Or did I say
Fuck is
Beast from
messing
Beyond?
around
I meant Attack of the Radioactive thing, not Beast from Beyond. Beast from Beyond is just like town, I guess. No, Attack of the Radioactive thing is
Plutonium
awful.
Patches, automatic timers, many more tools, leaderboards, classic maps, custom maps. Discord, 500 members.
Oh, that's round.
If camo's in the World at War Discord, I've actually never even looked for that.
Can I change a tire? Yes, I can. I have before on my old car. My new car, I've never had to change the tire because
Camos.
I don't have a spare tire. Because
You can get yourself one.
problem is my front wheels and my rear wheels are different sizes. And so it kind of becomes
Oh, yeah,
unwieldy.
staggered.
It kind of becomes unwieldy to carry around 2 spare tires at all times. So I have a roadside assistance kit. Remember Beast from Beyond being bad? Did anything change? I don't think anything changed. You have high rounded attack, it sucks. Yeah. What do I think of the transit high round strat? It's something I'm interested in trying more. Cause like I need to learn how to use the jet gun. Especially because I will be making a video at some point similar to my Tombstone and Who's Who videos where I go, by the way, the jet gun's like not nearly as bad as people say it is, and here's how you use it. Small problem, I don't know how to use it.
You don't know how to use it at all. You need me to send you the video of how to use it.
Yes, I need a video. I need a video with a hand cam. That way, I can make a video with a hand cam. Yeah, this strat's not banned. Yeah, I will be going
You're
for round 304, the world record, and then probably pushing past that. Jack gun durability glitch. Yo, what's up, Mr. JZM? First stream, love the content? Thank you. Glad you're here. Glad you're loving the content. Still deciding what my next video is going to be, but I'm gonna have it uploaded either by tomorrow or Wednesday. It might end up being like a tomorrow I get the footage, Wednesday I do the editing sort of deal. Can you play the
Why can't you send
viola?
it to Jay-Z?
Huh?
Look at this.
On stream or no?
If you want, yeah, I would assume.
Oh, just... I see. A new site. Would you look at that? But for World at War specifically. Very nice. I'll leave that a secret for now. I won't reveal. Just finding your cables. Can I play the viola? I cannot play the viola. I would not want to play the viola, frankly. No offense to violists, except I want to offend as many violists as possible.
Do I like metal music? Yeah, I do.
Which is more of like
All
a music
kinds.
meme, I guess. But I mean, if anything, I'm more out of the inner circle than the violas are because I'm a classical saxophonist. I never get called for the orchestra, except when I do.
Did I just double max? I just double maxed. Is that a skill issue?
Why did that... Oh. If you decide to play World War II, make sure you play it for a bit, then give opinions. I used to hate it back then, too. Here's... Are you going to smash the record on this map? I'm not going to be petty and beat it by one round. My short-term goal is beat world record. My long-term goal is get to round 420 and then end it.
Is this rare? Is what
Well, yeah,
rare?
it's not allowed according to ZWR, but everyone hates ZWR. I'll show you why I'm hesitant about World War II. I'm not saying this about every map. I'm just saying this about most of the maps. This is what I was looking for. Alright, you ready? Here's the
Yeah,
world
you're sucking
record on
them
World
with
War II. On Ultra Blood.
Round 111 is kind of trippy.
Now, like, let me be clear. I don't know a lot about how this actually works. I just know that, like, it's this on, like, half the maps.
Oh yeah, because they figured out how to use the sword on like every map.
Yeah. So, like, this is why I'm not super interested in World War II. I hate strategies where all you do is knife and do nothing else, I say.
It's Elmi
Anyway.
asks, is the guy
Anyway.
is the guy speaking in the background your brother or something?
Now? Or yesterday?
Right now.
My brother's not home. Nobody
Yeah, I know. I saw you. I saw you in his chat.
Yesterday, my brother and my friend Derek crashed my stream.
Yeah.
But no. It's okay. Listen, this is why I'm streaming it, is to, inform the people. And just say, hey, like, I'm gonna be the next world record holder on this map. That's all I'm saying. I hate strategies where I knife and do nothing else. Oh, I lost that knife. I shot it on the ground. Current AO players lists people that aren't me. Hey, you can add a firm to that list in a few minutes, once he finds his cables. Did Jake send you what you're working on? Yes, he did. I'm very excited for it. Doom and Quake... I'm sorry I didn't read that message earlier. I did see it. Doom and Quake speedruns use demos for their submissions. Is there anything similar for COD? No, there isn't. Because, like, Call of Duty's engine doesn't record demos like like those engines do. Or you don't have the ability to record demos. What site would you recommend instead? TBD, but for the moment, it's more like spreadsheets and word of mouth, and all I'm saying is at least 40% of the records listed on ZWR are not actually the world record. Any suggestions for all the open space? I don't have a problem with... I don't think there's anything else you need. Besides,
I double maxed. Okay, so definitely not getting a max.
I would honestly just say make all the buttons bigger. Make what you have there take up the whole screen. The Jake stream has less delay? Yes, it does. Although, I could probably stream with lower latency now, because I did
You're
wire
wired
up.
now.
Yeah, I'm wired now. I set up my Ethernet cable yesterday.
Trying to make ammo back with my
So yeah, fully wired. If I lag the next time we play Call of the Dead, it's Jake's fault. Because I have over 800 upload and download right now. Can you speak any foreign language? I can speak Spanish conversationally, but that's it. I used to be much better, but I've kind of lost a lot of it by not using it.
the hot pocket you just pulled out of the wrapper.
Open the door behind me. But then zombies are gonna come that way.
Should open the door behind you so that the strat you're playing is significantly slower.
Not just significantly slower, just basically impossible.
Just wouldn't even work anymore. Oh yeah, I need to hit the Gabblegam machine.
This door.
Actually, what is Encyclopedia? It's fresh. No, it's not fresh.
Alright, I'll do it.
Got something.
Coward. ¿Qué comiste ayer? Yo come... Yo no sé. Yo come una hamburguesa y pasta. Y como se dice brownies. Yo no sé. Is Stone Cold Stronghold really the best perk for this? Yeah. You
could use time slip modifier, but
time slip mod.
Maybe a little riskier.
Time slip modifier.
Good.
Instead of my current modifier.
Oh yeah.
Why do you think your questions? I like your questions. Open the door so they spawn to the left? Oh yeah, so then they can get to me faster, you're right.
To the left? Oh yeah, dude.
Should pack the ballistic knife so it does more damage? Ah, you're right.
I'm gonna throw my
I should pack a bunch of the ballistic knife.
How do you eat this?
Bizcochitos.
What the hell? Why does it look like a toaster strudel almost? That thing looks fucking funky.
Yo come huesos por desayuno. Yo Iyokome Estate. That's not the right word, is it? Steak.
The thing is fucked. It looks so stupid. Why does it look like
I
that?
think your controller's dead. He can open PAP and it's needed to do more damage. Yep. Yeah. I can open PAP. I just don't wanna.
Yeah, don't you want to upgrade your ballistic knife?
Yeah. Huesos, bones. Oh my god. Huevos. Jesus Christ. This is what I mean. I'm losing my Spanish
Jose
ability.
Cuervos? Jose Cuervos?
These suggestions are making the new Alpha Omega strats as we speak. Yeah! We're gonna invent an even better strategy. It's this, but you upgrade the ballistic knife so that it does more damage, and you open the door behind you so that they can spawn to the left and behind me so that it's faster. Hueso's
Make them
brain
spawn
rot is
further
real.
away so that... No, make it spawn further away so you can kill them quicker. With your melee weapon.
Yeah. Got new strat
That
in the
makes
works.
perfect sense.
Ignore the Nova
I'm on
Crawlers
12.
and also the jolting jacks that spawn on the roof, and who needs those?
I'm gonna get invisible zombies pretty soon here.
Anti-600 video when? We'll see. I've been uploading a lot of my Balatro stuff to my channel, but unlisted, because I share it with friends. I'm trying not to muddy up the algorithm. I'm assuming there's 6,000 people subscribed to me for COD Zombies that wouldn't understand Balatro. Or maybe they would.
Wouldn't want to see it.
But
probably wouldn't
like,
wanna see it,
it
most
would
of them.
it would kill me in the algorithm. Just run traps
there'd be a
in
lot
the
of people that
bunker.
wouldn't
Oh
want
yeah.
Oh yeah, and G-spawn immediately.
Yep. Maybe on round 420. You want to have a farm
That's
and
how
be
you can end the game.
self-sufficient? That seems like the life most of us dream about. I was hoping to not live through the events of Black Ops 2, but you know. Do not open PAP because special zombies are gonna start spawning? Nah, they won't spawn. I'm built different.
It also opens the gate.
When are we getting a
so it makes the
JZM
spawns
Bleedouts
there much
2.0
worse.
stream? I don't know if I'm gonna stream it. I think I'm just gonna record it and
Maybe
have
like
it.
at the end. Stream like the reset.
Yeah, if I reset, if I don't like crash.
Yeah, if you actually make it.
I think I want to keep it a secret. Obviously, I'm telling you guys, but I think I want to like hide the fact that I'm doing it and then make a video about it. I might stream it unlisted though, but I think I'm gonna end up streaming it to like Twitch or something with no mic. It's funny that opening PAP makes the game harder, yeah, and a lot slower.
Funny that opening PAP on Tagger Totem starts a 90-hour error.
Ah, I missed that first zombie. What if we live through the events of BO2 zombies in the Ultimus timeline? Which one? The one where Maxis basically destroys the world, or the one where Richtofen basically destroys the world?
Monkey round? Nope.
Or the one where Donald
Purple
Trump
gun?
basically destroys the world?
Anywhere but here? How do you feel about anywhere but here in that situation?
Anywhere but here is better than in plain sight because it brings you anywhere but where you are, and where you are is dangerous.
Well, anywhere but here is better than in plain sight on BO4, right? Because it's a classic.
You made cheese this afternoon?
Actually, wait, no. In plain sight is better because you could use it every round. So I take that back. Why is in plain sight a mega?
I love. Who do you think invented cheese and how? I love the thought of some farmer in the year 14 going, oh damn, this milk has gone bad, and then his other farmer buddy goes, hold on, give it a little bit longer.
Yeah, just let it fucking sit. And then let it.
It might go good again. And then it did.
162 right now.
I fell.
Oh, he's on 104. Okay.
Yeah, the bleed out. Well, sort of. I'm gonna make a video explaining it. Wonderful made a great video explaining how the new world record got the world record. And in a certain sense, I don't want to like just recreate a video that he already did, you know? Especially because Wonderful is a good friend of mine. But I'm gonna do it one better, right? The world record right now is around 105 with the bleed out strat. I'm trying to get to around 140 using a strat that Evelyn and I know, that only a handful of other people know right now. Stay down there so they don't gotta climb? Ah, smart. And then I could just knife them immediately. Oh, you guys all just got coconut mauled, by the way. Except for Jake, because he can't hear my music unless he's listening to the stream. World record's 115? Oh yeah, true. It is 115. Because Evelyn has the world record. Bless you. I can't believe how long are my rounds. I've been live for almost an hour and a half, and I completed round 167, 169, and 170,
you know,
plus a dog round.
If you're playing in the BO4 client, you would not have to use the plus 256 image.
They fixed it, didn't they, on the latest patch? Is that what that meant?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's fixed. I've already seen it myself. I did a fast restart, and I had that enabled on accident, and it showed me on like round 340 or some shit. I don't even remember.
That's big.
But yeah, it looks kind of cool.
Like I said, once hibernation
too bad
comes,
too bad nobody's ever gonna see it because I'm the only person who high runs the client, and I'm done high running the client until they fix it. Who's gonna fucking see that?
Dude, he sounds like an actual duck. Yeah, he's very good at making that noise.
Should I go to Davington City?
The new Super Mario Bros. Theme. The new Super Mario Bros. U theme.
on for like 50 minutes. Is there still only 2 Bens in here?
How many Bens are here? Well, other Ben is here. Capital B Ben is here.
Just
Ben,
all you do
I don't know
is
if
just
Ben
go-
Dover is still here.
You just go, hey Ben. See which one responds.
Ba, ba, ba.
Post Ben if you're a real Ben fan.
Ben. Ben. Ho ho ho. Ben.
What do you think? Davington City, population 1?
Yep. I love activating my specialist right at the end of the round. Maybe
That's
I'll
okay.
join you. I'm still deciding if I want to let stream see me playing not sober. Or if I want to keep the content family friendly-ish.
Oh yeah.
Just call you
I just want
Suspen?
to.
Yes. Yes. No. Ho ho ho.
Oh, I just realized. I think this is my.
That's as good as the impression's getting.
This is my PB. I think now. I can't remember what round I died on the other day. Realistically, there's no reason I shouldn't get a 255. It's just that I want to play too fast, and I'm not good enough at BO3 to play as fast as I want to play.
I always get bored doing the dead
Because
wire strat.
coming from BO4, like you know how I play BO4. I fucking
Yeah.
100 speed running and able to like, go crazy in that shit. But like BO3 doesn't really let you do that as easily. BO3 doesn't let you get away with mistakes. You can screw up on BO4 like pretty bad and just have nothing happen sometimes. Like not even get hit. Or at BO3 you would have like already been dead.
Oh, shit. I was not paying attention to my ammo. It's okay.
How many dying wishes are you at?
4. Which,
That's not bad.
no, it's better than I thought I would be, in all fairness.
It's not like not really that.
I think I had 4 the
Good,
last
but I
time I
guess
played
not
this,
really.
and I died on 137, so.
Oh.
Ben, how did you get a dabbing emote?
That's just a YouTube emote.
Huh. I've never used the YouTube emote.
Yeah, that's a literal. Because you don't watch people on YouTube. You don't
Hey,
like watch
Matsko.
YouTube streams.
What time
for
is
mine,
it
I guess, but-
for you? Jesus.
I'm scared.
I know you're in Europe, right? Is
gotta be
it
like 4 or 5
morning? Are
a.m.
you getting ready for work watching this stream, or are you just up insanely late? I'm working Wednesday and Thursday. And Saturday and Sunday. Saturday's when I officially move out of my apartment. Even though
Nice.
I
Fake Fur
moved.
came in my stream.
Hey man, I recently subbed. Love your
Nice.
zombies videos. Thank you. Glad you're enjoying them. You're up insanely early, not gonna lie. Yeah, I think the world will end if you see me up at 4:52 in the morning and I have not been up all night. BO4 is slowly becoming a good sleeper compared to newer COD Zombies. BO4 has always been a great
better
game. It was plagued by
well,
early errors.
Yeah, not always, because yeah, for the beginning of its
Because like for
beginning
most
of BO4 it was not good. That did not go well. And
Yeah.
like PhD not being PhD and Speed Cola
yeah.
just not existing at all, like the modifier not doing that. Until
Don't forget when the
later.
game first launched, 150
It was
health on
150
normal.
It was 150 on normal. Like,
And Jason Blundell going, yeah, you can get armor from one perk and just the specialist, temporary, and the talisman.
yeah. That
Something-
talisman probably didn't even exist when the game launched, I bet. Or did they had to have added some.
They didn't add any talismans, I think. They only added elixirs.
Oh really?
Yeah, pretty sure they were all...
That makes sense, because all the talismans are like linked to certain things in the class. If you like look at the create a class screen.
Yeah.
So that makes sense actually.
Because the
I just got
fact
2
is...
double points in a row.
The fact is, Black Ops 4 was the most unstable game when it launched. Obviously ignoring the ones that came after it, but... Like, when BO4 launched, it was very unstable. There was a lot of problems, there was a lot of gameplay design, things that needed to be fixed, that weren't fixed until the end of the life cycle. And it also changed a lot, and it left a sour taste in people's mouth. Phrasing. Like, people didn't like that Tag der Toten came out and the Easter egg just crashed. You know? Like, and you just couldn't do the Easter egg. BO4 is one of the most stable games now, actually.
Yeah.
Still
I would
has
say it is
some
the most stable.
instability to it, but it's
Yeah,
like...
if you do everything you can to keep it from crashing, it's the most stable game, I think. Because no other game is gonna let you have like 400 plus hour games consistently. Because I'm pretty sure you can do that consistently.
BO3 didn't crash. But BO3, like...
BO3 does have a lot of mystery crashes. Or like, we know what they are now, but like, it has a lot of problems.
A lot of them got
like
added
Widows
later,
and-
though. Like, the Widow's Wine crash wasn't in the game at launch. And the Gorod crash. Oh, well, you were playing on PS3. Yeah, I can't... I can't speak for that.
Oh,
Of course, it was probably unstable on PS3. No, but, like, the problem with BO3's launch was, like, it had the World at War thing going on where the zombies hit you and you just got, like, sucked into their gravitational pull and you just died. And your
BO3
sprint was canceled.
weird game at launch.
Yeah.
You know, that's probably a part of the reason why it... When did they change that? Like, how quick was that change?
That was, like, after DE released. Maybe, I think before Zetsubo.
That was probably, like, a big part of the reason why I really didn't like BO3 so much at launch.
Shy Guy Falls. That's a great map that could have been really good in Mario Kart World. Also have some gripes with the maps. Blood of the Dead Pack-a-Punch is a pain? What? Don't you just shock one box?
You just can't find it. It just doesn't tell you where it is.
Yeah, that's annoying. There should be an indicator
That's
that
not
tells
a pain,
you.
though. It's not like it's a pain.
BO4 is like the guy that had to follow up Michael Jordan on the Bulls after he retired.
I think fucking BO4 is better than BO3, but
That's an unpopular opinion, though.
that's not, yeah. BO4 is unstable when it's on BOD's client. It's less stable on Battle.net. The Battle.net version is even worse.
Yeah, Evelyn, I want you to take over and fix the hibernation issue on BO4 so that we can steal every record.
I should message P soon here and ask about the custom camos thing. Because I'm curious. I really want to know if they can get that working. That'd be really sick. Because I already had Deathstorm interested in that. Imagine a Deathstorm mod on fucking BO4. That'd be insane, dude. That'd be so cool. You could actually run BO4. Yeah, you don't even have a PC that can run the game. Because it's not like getting the game is a problem other than the 150 gigabytes that it takes. Next to 100 rounds in under 2 hours. If I was playing Cold War, yeah.
Anyone here enjoy J Dilla Donuts? What is J Dilla Donuts?
Get 25 FPS in the main menu on BO3.
BO4 is gaining popularity over the past year, because like the fact is, I was wondering where I recognized this song from. It's the final song in Mario Odyssey at the very end. The fact is, there's a lot of people that are glazing Black Ops 6, but at the same time, there's a lot of people that hate Black Ops 6. And the problem is, it kind of just becomes this echo chamber of all the people that hate Black Ops 6 just leave. And they don't, like, they don't argue with people, they just don't play the game. And who does that leave? That leaves all the people that like Black Ops 6. But if you don't own J Dilla Donuts, then you should. You know what just opened by me for the first time? Duck Donuts.
Duck Donuts, I gotta go there.
I have to try it. You like Black Ops 6?
I
agree, oops, all 6.
have zero desire to ever even attempt to play a game on Black Ops 6.
A fellow Balatro enjoyer. Yeah.
I did play the beta for it. The multiplayer beta for like a game and a half, and then I quit out and uninstalled it and never played it again. Because it was trash like every modern COD.
Exactly.
Same slop that they've been putting out.
That's what excites me about BO4 is, like, the world records on every map can be pushed by a lot. There's no map that's even close to being, like, maxed out right now. Tagged or Toten's the closest, but even then, like...
It's not reset, and you could play a lot faster than him, because he's not that good with Tundra Gun. He's not as good as you could be, like, any waste shots. Because he plays safe.
What do you use for music listening? I will show you. You want to know how he recorded it? He went into free roam, he went into photo mode, and then just recorded for almost 8 hours. And
nice.
It's literally almost 8 hours of non-repeating songs.
Yeah.
No, in general? Oh, I get a lot of music the old-fashioned way, if that's what you're asking. Arr.
You sail the seas.
Yeah. I sail the seas of the internet. Some from the Pirate Bay, a lot of YouTube to MP3. I also, for a while, had a spoofed Spotify account that I didn't pay for and had Spotify Premium. Because... yeah. But, you know, I'll tell you, I don't have problems finding the music that I want to listen to. Or the shows I want to watch. Or the games I want to play. I don't know if I should be encouraging that on the stream, but... it's late. We're all here for... We're all adults here.
Is that true? It's
I
late. You know, like
sure hope
the
so.
West Coast. The West Coast would be
West Coast people, it's 8 p.m. over there. Kids, if there's any kids under 18 in the stream, it's bedtime.
It's bedtime.
You have to go to bed.
That's
legally.
what you think. Legally.
Listen, if you're ever getting robbed, just say no. Legally, they can't take your possessions without your consent.
Hey, you just gotta tell them, no, you can't do that. That's illegal. Just let them know that they can't do that shit.
Mine worked for a while, and then my phone updated and it stopped working. But that was on my old phone. I need to try it again. Problem is, I just downloaded iOS 18.6. Only 1 p.m. there. Where are you? Where in the world are you? Are you in Asia? 1 p.m. Are you? Oh no, are you in Australia or New Zealand? Where are you, man? You're very far away. It is 11 p.m. here. What's 8 hours back? Asia or Australia? Is it one? Wait. Is it 1 p.m. on the 23rd or the 24th? Australia? Okay. So it's 1 p.m. tomorrow for you.
I think this is a monkey round for sure.
So I guess I am streaming at a decent time. It is not bedtime for you, my friend. The 24th? Yeah, okay. How did it feel to get to play Dead of the Night earlier than all of us? Way back when. I switched my region to New Zealand for the Black Ops 6 release to play it a day early. Because that was weird that they allowed that. Typically would be at work, sick. I hope you feel better soon. But I'm glad you get to be here, hanging out with me, playing some Alpha Omega. At least you're not going to war with Iran. Stop playing before BO4 before DLC.
I already broke carbs.
Ah.
I'm on around 115 right now.
It's pretty good. You're catching up to me.
I'm at 4 hours and 33 minutes though. It's definitely faster than you, I think.
My 100 time was really fast this game. I don't know what it was, but it was fast.
Mine was 3 something. 304 or something, 305.
That's a great question. Did somebody sign up for Hinge using your email? Do not sacrifice your life to this stream. Hey, listen. I know that shit's crazy right now. And, like, it's gonna be real disastrous real soon, but don't worry. At least we don't have a woman president. World War III is better than that, obviously. All those years of Call of Duty will finally pay off in Iran. I don't know. OMG, it's Zigri Gumdum the Truth Seeker.
What?
Bless you.
Bless you. Dude, you ever played Fable?
No, I haven't.
Oh, there's some people with crazy ass names.
That's not even someone's name. Someone just typed that. OMG, it's Zigrigum Dum the Truth Seeker.
Oh.
Listen,
Well, clearly that's someone's name. It's just.
Didn't bro
Okay,
run
am I
his
gonna get
campaign
any
on
drops?
peace? Yeah. No new wars. I will end the conflict in
No.
Ukraine in 24 hours.
You're on round 21. You're around 21 and you're having ammo problems? You're not tracking your gobblegums?
Also, I'm pretty sure direct quote from the presidential debate, if you vote for Kamala, she will start World War III within 6 months. It's not in those exact words, but it's basically in those exact words.
It's Verrucht. I know, I've played Verrucht. I haven't got to 70, but I've got to 50 plus a few times.
You stopped playing BO4, but the zombies look too easy? This strat's pretty easy.
Some of BO4 is, or most of BO4 is very easy on normal, but
Yeah.
there's
Hard.
some maps that are not that easy.
9
But
is,
pretty much every
difficult,
map is
but fun.
pretty easy. Like, almost every map is free for around 100, but after around 100 in classics, it kind of switches up, so. Because you just don't, you know, the ammo, like, oh, the Hylian's so good, but like, yeah, get to 100 plus, and then, unless you're playing a map with infinite ammo, like Dead of the Night or Voyage.
All he's done is pressure Ukraine. Yeah, but you have to understand, did Zelensky really say thank you? I think maybe we should, nuke Iran. Because of Zelensky's outfit. Satire, by the way.
Yeah, what he was wearing was unacceptable, right? We gotta...
That's round. Nuke. Nice.
No Mark II, damn.
BO3 gotta be the GOAT for zombies. Easy enough for casuals, hard enough for high rounds. I guess if you like
Certain maps,
certain map.
I guess.
Certain maps are fun.
Yeah.
A lot of BO3 is easy. I love politics. I pay very close attention. Oh, I got a dog round. Nice. 5-rounder. Like I said, I didn't vote to be on the Black Ops 2 timeline. But I played Black Ops 2. Great round. BO2 Victus is best zombies. I don't think
What?
Transit is good. I think Die Rise and Buried are really fun. I wanna play more Buried
I missed
soon.
it.
I hate politics, but being apolitical is dangerous. Exactly. Right? I think most of us want politics to be boring again. Because for much of recent-ish history, that's kind of the point, is politics was boring. But now politics is really happening. Voted for the Moon Easter egg ending.
I'm on round 116. I tied the man himself.
Die Rise's best
Who
zombies
cheated?
map. Die Rise used to be my favorite Black Ops 2 zombies map, but now I'm kind of leaning more towards Buried.
Okay.
But Die Rise, I think, is my second favorite.
I got a beef Wellington with a carpenter on top. Okay, apparently I have a death machine now.
Hey guys, you want to see something cool? Bam! World record. Let's go.
Yeah, you just have that on standby now.
I'll be there forever. I just respawned too many zombies there. Yeah, you have to pay attention, you know? All-time favorite? Moon. Love Moon. Drak and Origins gotta be top 4. They're not on my top 4 list personally. Until
Yeah,
recently,
Origins is not in my. I don't think Origins is in my top 5 anymore, to be honest.
Until recently, Belgium had mandatory voting. That's interesting. I would get behind mandatory voting for U.S. citizens.
I mean, that's not really a bad idea. Like, even if people have no idea what they're, like, voting for, at least everybody gets a say.
I like my policy ideas are very simple, but like it's things that you say it out loud and you go, why aren't they doing this? I believe that voter ID should be required. I believe that the government should provide voter ID to all citizens for free. Like, as soon as you turn 18, in the mail, you get your voter ID. No, like, you don't have to apply for anything, you don't have to fill anything out, you just get it. If they know who's a citizen and who's not a citizen, then clearly they have a database of all the citizens. And they should be able to give all the citizens free voter ID. Which message will resonate with voters? Own the libs, or something.
Or something. I love it.
Hey, listen, do you guys remember when we were allowed to say the word gay? Vote for me. Or something.
Or something.
That's how you win 49.9% of the popular vote right there. What's the whole voter ID thing? You do have to be a citizen to register to vote and to actually vote, and there are no, like, there's very, very, very little actual instances of recorded voter fraud that doesn't, you know, that we know about at least, except a certain person who may or may not be the president of the United States has insisted that he won the 2020 election because illegal immigrants were flooding in and voting in elections, even though there like already are checks to make sure that nobody who's not a citizen is voting. And people say it's because we should require like voter ID, meaning we should require a passport or a birth certificate to vote. Which, again, I don't oppose that. I just think if you require it, you have to make those things free. You can't say passport's required to vote.
There can't be any barrier.
Yeah, you can't say a passport's required to vote because people a passport's like $300. Some people genuinely can't afford that or don't want to pay that because they don't travel.
Yeah, they're just not gonna ever use it.
And then they can't vote.
I'm gonna continue. Your roadmap tomorrow. I'm gonna attempt 100 on Firebase and the 4 BO4 maps you haven't got 100 on.
Is that your basis?
Nice.
Is the maps that I haven't done? Well, there's only one map that I haven't gotten to 100 on BO4. I've done... Oh wait, you're not talking about me, are you?
No.
That's
That's what Robar said.
Oh. Pay to win in real life, basically. I shouldn't have used that. Oh well.
What in the world just happened right there with those spawns? You see that shit, Evelyn? All the zombies were downstairs or something? That was so weird, like there were no zombies, and then all of a sudden if you look to the right drop down spawn, it was like an absurd amount of zombies. Yeah, you see that shit? Like, what was that? That was really bizarre. I want to get through the round here. Kind of like that. Purple. It's in plain sight. Okay, I need to... I should be getting a max here, though. Oh my god.
Here's what I was going to say earlier. The problem with the whole voter ID issue here in the States, massive problem I might add, is the Congress is trying to push a bill. I don't think they signed it yet, but Congress is trying to push a bill that would require, like, all citizens to have either a passport or a birth certificate that matches your legal name in order to vote. Obvious problem being, like, not everyone can afford a passport, so you need a birth certificate. Which, yeah, most people should have a birth certificate. It's not always easy to access, or sometimes you lose it, or whatever. But besides that, it specifically says it has to match your current legal name. If you've ever had your name changed, you know, one obvious reason being maybe you're transgender and you've changed your name. Or, less obvious but way more important, if you are a married woman who legally changed your last name to match your husband/spouse's last name, and you don't have a passport, your birth certificate isn't going to match your current name. And there are millions and millions and millions of people that don't have passports. So if you're married and your birth certificate doesn't match your current name, you can't vote if that bill gets passed. And so it would literally affect millions of people. What's the world record attempt? The world record is round 304, which is what I'm going for.
Pretty high round, but
yeah, I got a ways.
Quicker the way you're playing.
I got a ways to go, but yeah, it raises a massive problem for married women. Like right out of the gate, and the problem with what's going on is the whole strategy is flood the zone, right? Do 15 corrupt things per week, and the media will only be able to report so much, and you'll get away with half of them. Right? Like, because the fact of the matter is, people are so focused on war with Iran, nobody's talking about the fact that if the budget bill gets... Legit Greens, thanks for the sub. Nobody's talking about the fact that if the budget bill gets passed, it also includes provisions that prevent states from regulating AI whatsoever for the next 10 years. Direct violation of the 10th Amendment, for one. Also allows Trump or specifically ICE to detain anyone that they believe is like hampering with or like preventing the activities of what ICE is doing. They're rounding up brown people and deporting them. Also, the Supreme Court just today ruled that people who are deported don't have to be deported to their home country. They could just be deported anywhere that isn't the US. But
What?
we don't hear about those things. We only hear about what's going on in Iran and Israel. Because there's only so much we all can hear about. There's only so much the news can report about. Round 200 Easter egg is the way to go. Just kidding. Technically, it isn't though, because on Alpha Omega, when you do the round 200 Easter egg, you are restricted to only the original Nuketown spawn. Like, it blocks access to the rest of the map, so it actually makes it much harder.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like what Tag does with the spawn run. Even though we couldn't get that to work when we tried it.
Yeah.
There's the max I've been waiting for, dude. What in the fucking world?
If you play on hard, that being said,
And I just teleported to power, dude. I teleported to power.
nice. That being said, if you don't care about like a world record and you want if you want to have your like 200 plus on your combat record or on the leaderboards, then do the Easter egg and do it on hardcore, because then round 200 is an insta-kill round. Ah! Shit. How did that happen?
What?
I knifed and it like lunged me off the edge. That could have been way worse than it was. Oh. I only got hit like once. That was bad. You blame the Minecraft movie? I blame Harambe dying, or rather the Cincinnati Zoo for killing him. We have been in the darkest timeline ever since then.
Yeah.
Life in 2015 was great. Black Ops 3 just came out.
Dude. Remember how I said I just teleported to power?
Yeah.
Used my T-gun in power, and then I teleported to spawn.
Nice.
And
You
then guess what happened after that?
You teleported
The
back to
centrifuge
power.
went off.
Ah, you got some kills.
Yeah. Like right as
So
all the
optimal.
zombies were spawning in. Right? It was like literally perfect.
You blame Katy Perry for not even going to space? Yeah, that was weird. What was that about?
That was an interesting
Like, just
Situation.
random event that happened.
yeah.
I kind of forgot about that
Disappointed
until
I
just
double
now.
hit the gobble gum and it gave me an ABH.
Did you just spend 1,000,000 points on an ABH?
Yeah, it's okay though.
Yeah, I guess
had
points don't
1.5
really
million.
matter.
Yeah, I had
Like,
1.5 million. I was like, I can get it back to 1 million in like no time.
Isn't meta just like, if you can double hit, you
might
just
as well
always
just-
do?
Yeah, you might as well just do it. Like, if you're gonna do it at some point anyway, like, just do it when it's a good time, pretty much.
You know who made that logic make sense for me for the first time? Zombie Dog. Because he was like, if you can afford to do it now, just do it now, because eventually you won't be able to afford it.
Thanks, I already double hit this round. And then monkey round, please. I got a monkey round. I'm 118. They spawn that stamina up. Hopefully they don't go for stamina up right away, but... Get this gobble gun. I got a purple gun. It's Alchem.
Huge. More power camping for you.
Yeah, coming off the monkey round too.
Are you doing like half hordes when you're in power to conserve T-Gun, or are you like sort of spamming?
Oh yeah, I'm conserving it pretty much. I'm on 119.
I'm on 174 still.
I should hit this stock option out of my cycle. There we go. Now I'm on a fresh cycle. I got an insta kill. That lets me kill the zombies in one bullet. Instantly, some would say. Oh, I got a death machine, dude. That's a machine of death. What do you got for the death machine? You got anything funny for that?
Machine of Death? I have a death machine, because I have the overkill.
No, like the, I got an insta-kill, that lets me kill the zombies instantly.
Oh.
What do you got for the death machine?
I like Machine of Death. I just can think of something better now. When I reload, it creates an electric burst.
That's true.
This grenade launcher sucks. Why does it win 50% of the time?
Oh, you were watching me. You watched me play an early round, so you didn't watch me play high rounds on Ascension, did you?
I was watching you a little bit yesterday before I fell asleep. And then I was watching you in the 90s while I was walking my dog. Oh, that was round.
I'm 2 rounds away from invisible zombies.
Your death machine shoots bombs and nukes. Mine shoots bombs and nukes. Mine is a nuke. Apparently West Virginia is a state. Yes, it is.
I do believe it is. I've been there before. And by been there, I mean I drove through it on the way to Texas.
Why? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
What's going on, dude?
I guess nothing. I got down to 140 health. That was nothing. 175 W, yes. Since when? I don't know. Wyoming doesn't exist. Dude, Montana? Nobody lives there. That's just land.
It's just the land that exists.
If you wanna see a state that has nobody in it, Alaska, dude. So many people don't realize how giant Alaska is. And there's nobody living there. Is my name Mr. Jism? Yes, it is. Because I jizz on these haters.
Damn, dude. That's interesting.
Is the US
I'll
even
keep
real?
that one in mind.
The US is not real. You remember the guy from Home Alone who hosted The Celebrity Apprentice?
Me?
Anyone. Who's the president? Ronald Reagan. The actor? Only on the haters. Glory to South Vietnam, the 51st state. Hey. Don't take that away from Canada and Greenland. Or I don't know, I know they say Canada, the 51st state, but Greenland, I don't even think their plan was to make it a state. I think they want to turn Greenland into the next Puerto Rico. We've been doing Puerto Rico dirty for like 100 years. Oh, that's...
That was interesting. Neither of my AATs would go off, and I was just like walking around in a circle trying to shoot them.
Eisenhower? Yeah. I like Ike. Thought Eisenhower was a good president. You know, Dwight Eisenhower and I were just on a Discord call the other day, because he's thinking about playing some Black Ops 3 Zombies.
Oh, he wants to know what the best camo mods are, right? Or is he looking to play custom zombies? Like what the best custom maps are?
I don't know, I think he just wants to get into playing some Shadows. Yeah, that's the other thing. That's what I was wondering. I'm like, if we are gonna annex Canada, why would it all be one giant state? Why would it not be 13 states?
I'm on 120.
I'm on 175.
I'm 175. I might catch up to you, but
you might catch up to me if you put
we're gonna play
the real life hours in.
Yeah, we're gonna play Call of the Dead probably though. So.
Any of y'all watched 28 Years Later yet? I have not. I haven't seen the original either.
I know what that is. Why is like nobody streaming on Twitch today? Have you seen the font update on Twitch? What the hell is that crap?
No, I haven't.
Look at the font, dude. Like, just go to Twitch on your PC, unless it's like just me, but like, it changed. It looks like crap now. Looks weird. Like all the text up here.
Oh, it's like...
It's super weird. I don't know what's up with that.
Who's playing? Nobody's playing zombies right now except for Jermaine Cubes, who has 300 viewers. The hell?
Yeah, he's doing like a TTS bits and subs thing. He was streaming shirtless earlier. I don't know if he still is.
Love ads.
Nick Zombies is live.
It's one state, so Repubs can continue to claim the Senate majority. Yeah, that's why Puerto Rico's never going to be a state. Because they know it would be a blue state. It's a shame, but, you know.
Have you queefed recently?
300 people watching this. That seems like way more than the number of viewers even on this list. Am I crazy? What? Jesus. Okay. Yeah, he's the only one streaming zombies right now. What do you guys think of the font?
Yeah, what's up with that font? Why does it look like that?
It looks
I don't
very,
like that. It's like they tried to make it more modern or something. Holy shit, P. Gargler is live.
Huh.
I went into his chat and said, yes, lick it.
Alright, well, good for him. And his 300 viewers. Let me keep playing. 300 people watching 5 is crazy. Yeah, it's like kind of, that's nuts. It's a lot of people. One day I'll have 300 viewers watching me play Alpha Omega. Maybe. Oops. Oh, I forgot I have Galvanockles.
You have Galvaschnuckles.
I'm probably gonna stream. Well, you know, I don't have to rush to get off. I will probably get off when you get off, whenever that is.
Yeah, I want to get off soon. I was thinking of getting off on 120, but I think I'll play like another round at least.
Okay. Nice Mauer wallpaper.
My rounds are like almost 10 minutes, but I have an Alchem right now, so.
Is that my wallpaper right now? Yeah. My wallpaper switches every 30 minutes, and I have one for every single zombies map from World at War through Cold War. Mauer is a visually really nice map, and like I said, it's the best of the Cold War onwards maps for me. I think it's just a really good map. Even within Cold War system. It's the only map that I have a 935 on right now, on Cold War. Probably end up doing... I'm definitely going to end up doing Forsaken and D-Machine at some point. It's going to be after this game, so that won't be for a while. Well, you know, some of the best maps are recycled maps. Ascension is a recycled map. That's just the map launch from multiplayer. Damn. I got 2 insta-kills almost in a row, so my, I got 2 insta-kills on the same round. That's really unusual, actually. But my, temporal gift isn't ready. It's very possible that this might be the last insta-kill that I don't get to use temporal gift for like the rest of the game. Because I've used temporal on my last bunch of insta-kills. I love how Kino and Mauer are technically close to each other. They're both in Germany. There's a few maps in Germany, right? So if BO7 has carry forward, not just gums, but maps, would you consider BO6 and 7 separate or a full package? I would, if that were the case, I would consider Black Ops 7 to just be a DLC for Black Ops 6. Paid DLC. Which, I probably will consider it that way anyway. We'll see. We'll see. In Kino, you see the Berlin Wall? Do you? Is that the Berlin Wall, or is that just a wall? BO6 will have 3 in the same town. I'm aware of that. I don't think that's the issue, because Shattered Vale, Liberty Falls, and Janus Towers probably are going to feel very different from each other. Like, I don't have a problem with the fact that it's 3 maps in the same location if they're very different. I have a problem with a lot of other things that Black Ops 6 does. Especially if you're gonna bring back the Chaos story, do a fucking Atlantis map, do Mars, like do some cool destination.
The Library of Alexandria.
Do time travel again. I don't know why they stopped doing time travel.
Followers.
Gotta jump on to the comp team. We'll text you later. I will download Splatoon tomorrow, and I'm gonna start giving it a try. But, talk to you later.
Play another round, I guess. Huh? On a fresh Gobble Gamma cycle. How often do you hit the Gobble Gum machine in your game?
Every round, except when I don't.
When's that?
When I know I have an Alchem next, and I have an Alchem already.
Oh, I meant in your game that you're playing right now.
Oh. I don't, where is the Gobblegum machine on Nuketown?
There's one in the garage, I think. That one garage, yeah.
The Sentinel artifact is a MacGuffin at this point. Could be any other mysterious artifact and work the same. Yeah. Hey guys, Alistair Rhodes is back. Don't worry, he won't be seen on screen for the entire game, but he will be mentioned by name. But you guys don't care. You only care about Richtofen. Oh, don't ask where Scarlet and all of them are. That's it. That's it. Just don't ask.
Yeah, just don't bother to worry about that.
If they do finally explore the Dark Ether in BO7, it would be probably more fantastical like BO3. Well, like, didn't they explore the Dark Ether in Cold War to a degree? Like, isn't that what D Machine was? Scarlet is there? Scarlet's where? Scarlet, I thought Scarlet got turned to stone by Medusa. As a skin, well, that's a Maya skin. But yes, I'm aware. The ray gun being Flight, Rot, and Wraithfire is kind of cool, but like do more with it. Again, they still need some new wonder weapons on that game. Their whole philosophy doesn't make a lot of sense in that, like, hey, guys, we're gonna be releasing a lot of content for you, and so that means we're gonna have some big maps like Terminus, and we're gonna have some small maps like Liberty Falls. So, you know, obviously, Terminus is a big map, and Liberty Falls is a littler map with less going on. But Citadel, even though it's smaller than Liberty Falls, is a big map. But the Tomb, which is like the same size as Citadel, that's a small map. The Shattered Veil is a big map, and Janus Towers is a who knows? And that's it. And so we got away with, yeah, it was more content than Cold War had, but like 2 of the maps were labeled as small maps, even though they're like the same size as big maps. Obviously that's not the terms, but game time, I don't actually know. I have to figure it out. I have to add
if you
the
end the
VOD
game,
times.
it'll tell you, but
Yeah. When I end on round 420, I'll know.
if you error, but I don't think you'll error because you've removed everything
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
even would cause an error, and like,
I think it'd be more exciting if I do error eventually. If I error,
yeah,
after the world
it'd be
record.
more interesting if you did because I'd be able to look it up.
Cold War was way cooler with the wonder weapons. I do agree. I think the Ray K is clunky, but I also think it's cool. The DIE Shockwave crashes your game, but it's also really cool. The Cerberus is like a goated wonder weapon. The variants kind of suck, but the original Cerberus I love. And even the Chryslax wasn't that bad. A really cool concept, even if it's not super useful. Yeah, I never understood that distinction of like more fleshed out map, less fleshed out map. More fleshed out map, less fleshed out map. Even though Citadel, the Tomb, and Liberty Falls are all the same size. And 2 of them are small maps and 1 is a big map. Chryslax isn't useful. It doesn't do infinite damage. Most people think that you can sit in the corner.
It used to be better.
Most people think you can sit in the corner with the Chryslax and just go AFK. You literally can't. You will die if you do that.
They nerfed it, right? It used to be better.
Yeah, you know you can't. You can't sit in a corner, swing that thing, and not die. You will die if you do that. Try it.
Yeah, get to 55. Get to 55. Actually, like, doesn't it?
It stops killing.
problem in, like,
It stops
the
killing in the
50s.
40s. My only problem with the Cerberus variants is that you can't, like, drop them. You can't unequip them. The only way to do so is to run out of ammo, which can be annoying if you have one you don't like. Yeah, the Ray K is cool. The way you switch between them is annoying, especially because of the fact that, like, there is a combined shot. The Ray Gun Mark III handled that much better. Frankly, the Wave Gun handled it much better, and that's because there is no combined shot. It's just one or the other.
I fucking just downed. God damn it.
You did?
Fucking zombie. A zombie to my right didn't die, and then I was walking away, popping a turn at the same time, and then I got trapped.
You quitting?
I should, but I don't necessarily have to, but I should.
You can get unlimited quick revives from the monkeys. Easy. Actually, unironically, that is true. Did you get... I'm assuming you got rid of the quick revive machine?
Yeah.
Oh, that's round. Is that a good cue to end it, or should I play one more round?
Q, unless you want to play another round, but
Are you gonna get
I'm
off?
quit out of this. Yeah, I'm just gonna quit this.
All right. Stream. This was a lot of fun. I think I don't have another round in me. But I will probably play tomorrow during the day. One more round. One more round's gonna be like 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's like 20 minutes.
It's 11:55 p.m. It's almost midnight.
Summoning Salt is live.
Live.
Yeah, on Twitch. Mario Kart World Time Trials and Races.
Oh. I don't follow him on Twitch.
Got 150 viewers. 62,000 followers.
Okay. Alright. One more round. This will be the last round. I am getting off at the end of this round. Because the reason I'm doing it is because I started on 167. So if I can get 10 rounds in, that's actually nice.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
What?
A nuke just spawned right at the entrance to the fucking, like, the opening in the
Climb up.
fence.
Oh, so they're all going to the left and now they're going up the stairs?
Yep. What a waste of a Wraith Fire. Yeah, I have to make that video too. The cursed facts. That clip that just happened could probably go in that video. Of just like cursed things in COD Zombies.
I do wish I had time to assess your wounds, but I have to cause more.
Yep. Just my Wraith Fire right to waste. The first zombie through the Wraith Fire drops a nuke right in the center. Every zombie goes to the other side. Most people don't believe it's a thing. They have to. You literally have to see it to believe it. I have no idea why. Like, listen, if they wanted to do it on this map as like an Easter egg because all these zombies are afraid of nukes because they were hit by a nuke or whatever because it's Nuketown, that could have been funny. That could have been cool as a concept. But the fact that they do it on every map is like, what are we doing?
Should I go back to Moon when I play BO3 again?
Yes. But we'll plan some Call of the Dead. I can do Call of the Dead on Thursday if you want.
Maybe. Might be able to.
I don't just obey!
I'm ready for bed. Have fun with your final round.
Alright. We'll see you later.
Yeah. Peace.
Good night. Alright, chat. Last round.
You should probably just accept me as your master.
Oh, so yeah, I'm probably just gonna play it tomorrow. That's valid. Are you gonna stream on Twitch or? I do really want to see you play this map on hardcore. I think it would be really fun if we both went for each record respectively and just crushed it. Because it would be totally revolutionary for the map. Nobody is playing this map right now besides Mex, who, you know, he got the world record and was like, eh. So let's just push it to an extreme and then get it legalized. I would watch if you came back to streaming, depending on what time you're streaming. But it's your call. Probably like 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. I have a rehearsal that starts at 7. But I'll try to pop in. I noticed a little too late that my equipment was available. Yeah, after 7 you gotta get ready. So that might be cool. Stream some restarts, because I mean, in all fairness, you might have to restart for Ballistic Knife out of the first or second box, right? you probably want a first box setup. So who knows how many restarts that'll take. I was lucky. I got it on my second attempt in this run. Did one restart. And then on my second one, I got Ballistic Knife first box hit. But I've had attempts in the past where it takes me like an hour to get the Ballistic Knife. Why would you want a first box setup? No fire sales if you don't move the box. Fire sales don't start spawning until you move the box. So, in this case, I don't get fire sales because I never move the box. Like, obviously for this strat, it's totally not required. Caveat being, the box can move to inaccessible parts of the map, and if that happens, you definitely need to restart. Yeah, you don't build shield, you get no carpenters. All these contribute to, like, more insta-kills, more max ammos. Max ammos are much less important on this map, but more insta-kills is really helpful. It speeds up your game. Also, more full powers is really helpful. It speeds up your game. I decided to build the shield. Like, you can see how many hits my shield has already taken. I'm kind of on the better safe than sorry for that, but I definitely didn't need it. Yeah, you don't need it first hit. You just need it first box. So, no teddy bear. Or I guess no, it's not teddy bear on this map, it's a head. Does that have a name? The robot head? What is that? Like, what is it? Full power is good too. Yeah, full power is good on this map. Nukes aren't even that bad either. Nukes speed up like one horde. And sometimes you're kind of forced to grab them if they spawn in a shitty spot. Mannequin head? Yeah, what is it? It's not a teddy bear. What is it? Like, mannequin head. That seems too many syllables. Nice. Nice. Oh, that was a great... Yeah, that was perfect. No respawners off of the initial activation. No whiffs as I was killing the zombies coming towards me. Perfect lineup. Bang. Just what I like to see.
Just by me, just clearing out the riffraff. More views than I realized.
Bang. Nice. Hope you don't get super tired. I hope you don't as well. Eat lots of meat. Meat, protein, keeps me up through the day. But I'm a big fan of an afternoon nap, personally. I can't always take it, though. Oh, another great activation there. Kind of feel like making some burgers. I had burgers for dinner today. Could go for another burger, frankly. Burgers sound so good. Yeah, they do.
But I have to cause more!
How long have I been at it? This stream, almost 3 hours. I don't know how many hours into this game I am. I started this game a couple weeks ago. So yeah, I've been kind of picking away a couple hours a day. A few hours here, a few hours there. I have to figure out how much time I put into this game. Ooh, Dolphin Chills. It's my first time ever seeing your content. Welcome. I hope you enjoy. Feel free, I don't know if you're coming from the videos on my channel or if you're just finding this live stream, but feel free to check out the videos on my channel. Lots for people to enjoy there. Yeah, I'm definitely over 20 hours into this game, I think. Maybe I'm not 20 hours yet. I have to check. I have to, like, add up the VOD times.
I am on fire!
I love how they just redid the same solo at the whole section. Just found the live stream, popped up in your For You page. Well, nice. Thanks for clicking, and I hope you enjoy your stay. I apologize. I will be getting off at the end of this round, because it is after midnight for me. I'm ready to go to bed. But thanks for stopping in. I don't know, the round should be over soon-ish. This round has been going on for about 17 or 18 minutes now. Maybe I should have a round timer, honestly.
I had hoped you would recognize your one true master.
Because that would help me keep track of how long my rounds are getting. Because I'm not fully paying attention to that. After midnight, the day's just started. For you, I'm ready to go to bed. Listen, the next day doesn't start until I wake up. It is still Monday. It is still June 23rd. I don't care what the calendar says. I don't care when the day actually starts. Really just started. I gotta be close to the end of the round. I can't help but notice that my overkill isn't killing all of the zombies. Like, I see zombies coming, running at me covered in flames. That was clearly a zombie that got nuked and didn't die. This round is not ending. Yeah, these rounds are getting longer and longer. Okay. Just found your channel through your For You page. Missed the BO4 content? Welcome. What the fuck? I hope you enjoy the stay. There will be lots of BO4 content coming, especially in the videos too, but... Subbed? Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Like I said, even though I'm going to be ending the stream any minute now when the round ends, plenty of great content to find on my channel. Oh, that's the end of the round. So check out some, there it is. Check out some of my latest video. For that weird quirk video, you should definitely add the fact that time in between rounds keeps getting longer on BO4. Yeah, I will. I will. I need to show some footage from Wilda's latest game where he got to 628. Because I'm pretty sure it took like over a minute between rounds. Alright, that's the end of the round, so I'm gonna get off. But thank you all for being here. Thank you all for the subs and the support. I likely will be streaming tomorrow during the day, meaning... Actually, I'm not gonna say what time, because I don't know what time, but I will stream sometime between like 12 and 5 Eastern Daylight Time. Maybe. We'll see. I also might be working on my next video, but... Good night, everyone. Thanks for stopping in. I'm gonna end the stream. Alright. Good night. Affirmed, I'll be watching for your stream tomorrow as well.